So, friends, we've often heard of, enlightenment, wisdom, enlightened wisdom. What is all that? You see, enlightened wisdom is that you know it, right? Yesterday, people were talking about the patterns and they were saying that, your body gets revived in 1 year's time. Your skin, your internal organs and all the cells in your body, they get revived, and in a year's time your body is new. But then how these cells are made? What do they have for nourishment? That's why I've shown the pattern of eating that which is going to nourish the cells, right? So you know this is, we have talked of enough that first thing is pran shakti, but after that, what are you giving to your cells to be nourished so that they have got that kind of energy which was given to them by their mother also, which is mitochondria cells. But mitochondria cells are within the cells, but within the cells, those cells were nourished by your mother, right? And that is the energy coming to you from your mother. खान पान और लान का वैभव जो सबके से आता है, जिसमें कि धन संपत्ति भी बहुत इन्वॉल्व है, जिसको हम पूरा उतना महत्व देते हैं दैट वी शुड हैव एवरीथिंग, ये सब खाने पीने का सामान, धन, वैभव सब कहाँ से आएगा जब संपत्ति चलती रहेगी? सो संपत्ति का चलन भी बहुत बहुत आवश्यक है. वेयर एवर देयर इज अ मनी, इट हैज़ टू मूव, बिकॉज मनी इज नॉट ओनली मनी, इट्स गिवन इन different transactions so that you can obtain whatever you wish to be taken as nourishment for reaching up to that level which is called enlightened being. Everything comes in the process, and we are grateful to all the energies that are appearing to us in the process, because being grateful is something it is embedded in my nature, that whenever I feel that something has contributed towards me, I say, okay, God, thank you so much for providing us with all this, with the help of which we'll be able to have enlightenment. Right? So what happened to Buddha? Buddha was trying to reduce himself to skeleton in the process. Before that, the Satori stages, SATURI, Satori stages, different stages. And when he was about to get at that stage, he had almost reduced himself to skeleton, But then he realized that if this happens to me, then enlightenment has to come through this vessel only. This is the vessel. Therefore, he changed the pattern. What pattern he changed? He took kheer from Sujata, right? He took kheer from Sujata, he took it, and then again he sat in meditation. So that is the point, If you think that with one pattern, by sitting and by meditating only, you will reach enlightenment, it's not like this. You have to have that level of the body at which it can sustain itself for long while sitting in meditation also. Therefore, we pay necessary attention to how you are nourishing. I had Thai curry in the morning with the rice, although it's early, but I had the need, so I've taken it. So this is what it is, because I did whatever was supposed to be done yesterday evening, so the need for the body was entirely different today. So how do you... Now let's come to the patterns, right? So if we say that body changes the pattern, body gets revived, your cells know they revive it, then who is the one who's knowing about it? Aren't you the knower? Aren't you the field? Aren't you the memory of that you have to have new patterns? So the knower knows that body has got patterns, and therefore the patterns are to be changed. So these are not mere patterns. So if I do round like this, and if I do round like this, or if I do round like this, then I'll have to do it opposite also. So there are different patterns, right? So they are different patterns. So I would say that like this, you have different patterns. Your patterns can't be same, right? But who is doing it? Who is the one who knows about it? Who's changing it? You are the one. You are the one who's doing it, right? Because that which knows about the pattern is not pattern itself. That is invisible. That invisible knows, and the knowing, now that it's by the way of word and by way of speech, I'm talking about patterns. But prior to the patterns, which has assumed this form now, it was non pattern, it was silent, it was invisible. And now that it has become visible. So that's the whole thing. We have to know the whole story. And once we know the whole story from alpha to omega, right? And in the beginning, there is no beginning, no end. Therefore, we call it eternity, because for ages and ages people have been doing this and the story is continuing. Today I'm talking about it. Tomorrow my son will talk about it. And tomorrow, the day after that, my grandson will talk about it. And our ancestors have been talking about it, and that is how they passed it on to our mother, father, and from there this is passed on to us. So universal intelligence has its own method by which it keeps circulating, but it goes on changing the patterns through which it evolves. So it's a story of enlightenment, and enlightened beings know what they have to do and why they have to do, and what is the purpose of coming here every day, is that we promote the truth that we are. We promote the truth that shines and remains. We promote the truth that says, okay, this is it, right? Okay, thank you so much. God bless you. Stay tuned, happy, healthy, and continue